Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Monday, April 22nd. As you saw on the calendar, it's the day before Kyla's birthday, the 23rd. We hung out with her this past weekend, so happy birthday, Kyla. I hope your 22nd is a nice one and that you have many, many more. This morning we woke up to a few sales, not too bad. 3 sales out of the big store. Let's take a look and see what sold. There you see it, 3 sales for $66.44, $66.44 for 3 sales out of the big store. Let's see what sold. First item sold for $16.16. I showed this one in yesterday's video. We're going to pack it up today. It's a large Ann Arbor Pause My Game, a gray t-shirt top, cotton polyester blend, short sleeve. Says I pause my game to be here. Second item sold for $11.77. This is a fairly new listing. Listed it on April 15th, and here it is, the 22nd, so it didn't take but a week to sell. It's an Isabel Maternity by Ingrid and Isabel, short sleeve maternity top, size extra large, keyword beige. So that's one category I've learned a little bit about. Buying these storage units, you often get a lot of maternity clothing in storage units, and I've listed some of it up and done pretty well on it. There is kind of a nice market for maternity clothing. If you get quality maternity clothing, it can sell for decent money. Obviously this one's just a basic t-shirt, but as you saw, it sold pretty fast and for a decent profit. So when you see that maternity stuff, go ahead and pick some up and give it a try. Final item sold for $38.51. It's a New Balance 860 V8 athletic running shoes, women's size 10.5. They're blue and green. So a pair of running shoes and 2 t-shirts, not a bad way to start the day. We do have a surprise over here behind my shoulder. I'll give you a look at it in a second, but we're going to grab those 3 orders. We'll get some shipping labels on them. But let me show you the surprise. There it is, not just one surprise. We got 4 surprises here, some more online arbitrage purchases. Let's see what we got today. So for those of you who are new to the channel, again, my name's Brian Kingsbury. I've got 2 eBay stores. We list items into the store. You follow this blog and you get to see everything that sells, everything that we're listing, all kinds of stuff that we're working on. One of the projects I have is online arbitrage. I like to buy stuff online and then relist it back online for profit. And that's what we have here. We got 4 online arbitrage purchases, stuff that I bought online through eBay to relist on eBay for profit. Let me show you what we got going on today. So we got this one. This is the largest of them. This is coming to us from Weymouth, Massachusetts. Weymouth, Massachusetts. And over here we got one from Conrad, Montana, a small one. This one's coming to us from Leawood, Kansas. Leawood? And over here we got one from Florence, Alabama. So we're coming to us from all over the place. But we're going to get into those after we find our orders and pack those up. We'll take a look into some of these and show you what we got. Of course, with all my online arbitrage purchases, I like to show you what I paid for it. I'll show you the original listing, and then I'll show you what I hope to make off of it. Well, I'll let you know what I hope to list it for and how much profit I hope to make off of it. We'll break it down by numbers, what I'm paying per item and how much we hope to list and what our potential profit would be. So that's kind of what we do with it, and you can get an idea whether online arbitrage is something you want to take a shot at or just leave it for those like me who have a little extra, to get a little extra inventory straight to the door. You don't have to go searching for it. Comes right to you. Obviously you got to search for the deals, but they are out there and they're easy to find if you know what you're doing. Alright, good news. I waited long enough that another sale came in. Now we have 4 sales. This was a good one actually. This was a pair of shoes that was returned because they did not qualify for eBay's authenticity guarantee. I listed them as new and they said they were pre-owned, so I relisted them and as pre-owned, and they sold again. Didn't take long at all. I did lower the price by $50, so instead of $157 we got $137 this time around. I accepted a best offer, so We lost a little bit of money on the first transaction, but there it is. It sold again. Let me show you what sold. Here they are. They sold for $136.19 a pair of 2015 Nike Air Jordan Retro 6 low chrome black and metallic size 11 model 3044010003. So a nice pair of athletic shoes. Got these in a storage unit. As you can see, the bottoms are really clean, and they sent them back saying that they were pre-owned, so apparently they thought they'd been worn, but I didn't. But they sold again, so it doesn't really matter. There they are. The sole's pretty clean. Box does have a few creases, but the shoes look tip-top. There they are in person. Here they look pretty nice. They have the cardboard in the ankle still, so someone will get a nice pair of shoes. So the good news is we have the box that they sent them back in. All we had to do is throw it back in the box and print that label. It will go again with the authenticity guarantee, I believe, FedEx, since it was over $100. That's kind of the threshold that they allow, that authenticity guarantee. Any shoe order over $100, I think, is what gets it, and you send it through FedEx and it gets that program, and they'll make sure they're brand new and they're authentic, or they are as you describe them, rather. Here's where you see it right here. You can see that authenticity guarantee check mark, that little blue check mark there. That means you'll get the real deals coming to you. Alright, there they are. 4 orders ready for shipping labels, and here they come hot off the printer. We're gonna get these printed and taped onto there, and we'll get these to the post office today. Alright, we got that Monday morning empty tote. Now we got 4 orders to fill it up. Let's go ahead and fill it up, and then we'll get into opening those online arbitrage purchases I showed you. We'll give you a look at everything we got. That empty tote, let's fill it up. First of all, we got those Jordans. Put them in the big box so it'll get there nice and safe. We got another pair of athletic shoes, and then 2 more t-shirts. So there we go, 4 orders ready for the post office. Alright, now that we got those orders packed up, let's take a look at this big box, this online arbitrage purchase. I have a feeling it might be some hats, but let's get into it and see what it was. I can't quite remember. This one's coming from Weymouth, Massachusetts. It's in a little brown box here, so we'll cut into that and see what we got. We're in. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, just as I suspected, another hat order. Let's see, Harker's Island in North Carolina. Let's find this listing, and I'll give you a look at the original listing, and then we can figure out how much we paid for this. Alright, here's a look at the original listing. Looks like we paid $29.99 shipped for this. The description was hat lot 18 snapback strapback baseball caps vintage modern mix, and was 3 bids, went up to $14.50 plus shipping, so $29.99 for 18 hats. Alright, so if you do the math on that, $29.99 divided by 18, that amounts to $1.67 per hat. We're paying $1.67 per hat on this lot, so that's a good buy cost. Let me give you a look at the rest of these photos in the original listing, and then we'll get into the package and see what they actually look like in person. Here are the photos they provided to us. There's the initial photo, another photo. So not great photo work, but they got them all in there so you could kind of see what they were. Yeah, so not too bad. I think it's only 4 photos. There you see them all. Alright, we got them out of the box. There they are. 3 lots of 6. 3 6s, 18 hats. They're all in there. Let's take a look at them 6 at a time. Here's a look at the first 6. This one is Harker's Island, North Carolina. That's the initial one that I showed you guys. That was at the top of the box. Kind of a denim style. On the Royal label, it says Royal right there. A strap back, so nice looking hat. This is just a basic kind of beige-ish gray. Maybe you call that light gray, I guess. Just a solid hat, strap back as well. This is a Goodfellow and Company, so not a high-end brand. One size fits most, so that's probably a $5 to $10 hat. Nothing too big there. Here we got a NWTF camouflage hat. So camo usually does pretty well online. This is a strap back as well. That OC Outdoor Cap label, strap back with the Velcro. Back here we got kind of a fun one. This one says Be Kind with the B on there. And it's kind of yellow strap back. The don't see much of a brand. So the Be Kind brand, I guess it would be. Black Mountain, here we go. A nice Black Mountain graphic. Kind of the trucker style vented back. O'Ray Sportswear since 1965. Cotton nylon, so a nice looking hat there. That's probably a $10 piece. Now this one is interesting. I'm not sure what that says on there. Can you guys see that? Maybe K for Kingsbury, right? Who knows? Pink and blue. Doesn't have a brand. Strap back on this one as well, but kind of a cool colorway on this. The pink and the blues and the whites. We'll have to maybe Google that and do a Google image search and see what that logo is. It'd be nice to know the brand on that one. But there's the first six. So no really big money hats in that first six. I kind of like that Be Kind hat. That would probably sell online. It's got that kind of gimmick. People like that sort of thing when you have that Be Kind. So that one will sell for sure. But I'm not sure about the others. They're probably low-end hats, maybe $5 to $10 each. So the good news is, even at a $5 to $10 purchase price, we only paid $1.67 per hat. So you pay $10 for a hat, we're still making the $8 on the listing. So that's a pretty good profit margin. When you get things cheap enough, you can make some decent money. You just have to move product, and you got to price it right. So we don't want to ask too much for these hats since we are paying such a little amount for them. Price them right, price them ready to move. That's the plan. Unless we have something real special, we're not going to really price anything up too high. But let's take a look at the next six. All right, here's a look at six more. Again, we paid $1.67 per hat. School of Arts, University of North Carolina. So this from North Carolina as well. This is Snapback, Camel City Goods Company. What does it say on the back here? UNCSA, University of North Carolina. SA, whatever, School of Arts. Okay. Brixton Manufacturing Company. Brixton Manufacturing Company, a black and white trucker style with the snapback. Brixton is kind of a brand I've heard of, but I don't know if it has a great sell-through rate. Might have to do a little bit of research, but nice looking hat. The black and white is nice. Pretty basic. Should get a buy off that one. Here's a patriotic USA hat. List this up. It's good to have some patriotic stuff. 4th of July comes around, people will buy these hats. This is a strap back, just a basic hat. They're not going to pay a lot of money for it, but you might list that for $10 and do all right. Over here we got a white one with the burgundy bill. So just a basic hat. Has the burgundy highlights on top as well. This is a Nissan. It has the brand new tag, so maybe an older snapback. The Nissan usually is vintage, but this doesn't look very old, so maybe they do have some new hats out. But this is a good looking hat. Someone could easily brand that one, put something on there to brand themselves. Niagara Falls is the next one. So this looks like a touristy hat. Has that maple leaf there, and snapback on this one. I don't see a brand here. RS, whatever RS stands for, but a nice Niagara Falls. Beige and burgundy too, I guess it would be. Here's Rep Dominicana, RD, Rep Dominicana, and a little red hat with beige accents. Republic of Dominican, Dominicana. So there you have it, a little snapback trucker style. Nice clean hats. So that's one good thing. These are very clean. So that's a nice little batch. 6 hats, no big money there. This is probably the nicest one, the Brixton, I would say. School of Arts is a little different, but I think this one is probably a $15 hat. The rest of them are 5 to 10, so not too bad on that. So these last 6 hats may be the ones that we make the money off of. We got 3 nice ones and 3 kind of average ones in this one, in my opinion. Let me give you guys a look at them and let you know what you think. Again, we'll probably price these around $15 to 5 to 15, somewhere in there. Again, we paid $1.67 per hat, so we're going to make some money on each one of these that we list. We just got to get them online, price them right, and wait for those right buyers to come along. Let me show you what we got. The best ones in front, at least the ones that I think I'm going to list for $15. This is a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum New Era hat, small medium, but it is on that new era label. Kind of that fitted small medium new era. You can see that there. So nice looking New Era always sells pretty well. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you know, maybe someone visited the museum and didn't get the hat. You know, this hat would probably be quite a bit of money if you bought it at the museum. But we got one here. I paid $1.67 for it. So here we got another nice looking Nike hat with the white swoosh on there. Again, this is probably, you know, a $30 hat, brand new. But this is the Legacy 91 dry fit. Has a strap, the Velcro strap back. Has a little swoosh on the back as well, right there. So again, that one might even be a $20 hat. You know, we might ask 20 and accept an offer. But that one is definitely probably one of the nicer hats in the lot. Here we got a little bit of Hard Rock Cafe. People still do collect Hard Rock Cafe. It used to be the t-shirts, but now they got the hats. And Save the Planet, Love All, Serve All. That's their logo, their mantra. Save the planet, love all, save all. Serve all, rather. And this is a snapback. And it is on the Hard Rock Cafe label. So this is the real deal. What does it say back here? Orlando. Okay. So if you're looking for the Orlando Hard Rock Cafe tourist hat, we got one here for you. That's a pretty cool one. Almost has like a denim feel on the bill here. But these back ones here, I don't think are worth as much money. These are probably $5 to $10 hats. Cisco Brewers, Nantucket. Established in Nantucket. Snapback. Hit is the label. Says hit there on that snapback trucker style. I don't know, that's probably a $10 hat. This is a Lowe's MVP, again trucker style with the vented back. This one is a snapback as well. That might be a $5 hat. I don't know, we might list it 10. Again, we'll accept offers, so we can list it up a little bit. And this one says United Supporting Public Education, USEA, so an affiliate of NSEA. So some sort of school hat here. Cap America. Yeah, that might be a $5 piece. A little strap back. You know, people aren't going to be wanting that. I guess you can't read it that well, so it is just a nice blue hat. But, you know, people don't want that type of thing on their head usually unless they're part of that program. So there we have it. 6 hats. I say these 3 will sell a little quicker than those, obviously. But if you price those right, you know, $5 to $10, somebody might pick those up. But these definitely are more desirable. You know, a nice Nike hat is going to sell, you know, way faster than something like that back there. So we got a few nice ones and a few bad ones. I don't know if you call them bad, but less desirable, let's say. There you have it, the first online arbitrage purchase that we've opened today. 18 hats, again, paid $29.99 for them. Estimated profit, you know, even if you price them low, say $10 a hat, that's $180 in hat sales, and minus the $29.99, that brings the profit to $150.01. So make $150 off of 18 quick listings. That's not a bad little profit. You can you know, list that amount of hats in a day if you really put your nose to the grindstone and get to it. Just, you know, photograph them and get busy and list them. That's just conservatively, you know, $10 a hat. There are a few in there that we're going to mark up to 15, and then others we might accept offers a little bit less than a 10. So, you know, an average of $10 is probably a fair amount. You know, to make $150 off of that online arbitrage purchase is not too bad. I feel good about that. They come right to the house. They're quick and easy to list, quick and easy to photograph. So another successful hat lot purchase. You can't beat that that purchase price, that $1.67 per hat. You know, you're not going to find a buy cost like that at the thrift stores unless someone's giving you stuff for free. You're not going to beat that price. So not a bad little pickup. Let's see what else we got. Alright, we added those to the other hats. This is left of the 35 hat lot that I purchased last time. I still got to get through those, but there's the 18 that we just looked at. So we're going to be photographing and listing some hats this week, that's for sure. But hats weren't the only thing that we picked up online. We did buy a few other items. I think some Ralph Lauren polo shirts. We got a couple of those up, and we got a couple more sitting here. Let's get into these packages and make sure that's actually what it was. We got 3 of them sitting here to open up and show you guys. They are, just a reminder, coming from Montana, Alabama, and Kansas. So all over we're coming from. But let's get into these and see what we got. All right, we got into this first package and it was actually returned. It was one of these shirts that they said had a stain on it. I'm looking for this stain that they're talking about, but I'm not seeing anything. So it might be a case of, you know, they buy something to wear it once and send it back. That happens on occasion. You know, people just need a shirt for a wedding or something, and they'll just buy one real quick, wear it to the wedding, and then send it back. So this shirt doesn't look to have any stains on it. So let me show it to you. It is. I looked it over pretty good, but I'm not seeing where they find any stains on it. I think they said it was around the pocket, so I'm not seeing anything that stained up. Looks to be pretty clean. They said they washed it, so maybe they washed the stain right out. No, I'm not seeing it. Unless it's on the back of the shirt, I'm not seeing anything on the sleeves. It's looking pretty fresh and clean to me. Let me show you the back. The back. I'm not seeing anything on the back either. I mean, it's a little wrinkled because it came right out of the box, but other than that, this looks like a brand new shirt to me. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is just refund them, refund their original purchase price and just relist it for somebody else. You know, I don't see any reason why I can't relist that. There's no stains that I see, and you know, if they saw something, maybe their eyes were mistaking them. So we're just gonna refund and relist and call it good. Move on to the next item. You know, I don't have time to be searching for stains that don't exist. So here's my original listing. As you see, same shirt that we got back. So it is the same shirt. No stains to be seen when I originally took the photos, and still no stains. So I'm gonna go ahead and relist and call it good. Alright, we got into other two packages, and just as I suspected, there's two Ralph Lauren polo shirts. I ordered these online. Under $10 I paid for them. Let me show you what they look like. It's kind of a red in color. It has kind of the green horse and jockey there. It's a large Ralph Lauren polo. It's the real deal. Made in Sri Lanka. And this one is a blue one. Custom fit. This one's an extra large. And what color? It's got a pink horse and jockey on that one. So again, two we picked up for under $10. Here's a look at the original listing for the red one. As you can see, the photos aren't that great. $9.78 we paid for it. They do have photos of everything. It's just they're not very bright. And I mean, that one is actually pretty good, I must say. But I think we can do a little bit better. And just asking it, putting all the right keywords. They listed it as Polo by Ralph Lauren, cotton size, men's size large, work, church, golf, sport, polo shirt, L. So they did put some good keywords in there. They just didn't get the money that they wanted out of it. Although that photo is pretty nice. Here's a look at the other one. This is Polo Ralph Lauren, blue short sleeve polo shirt, pink logo, size large. I think the mistake here is they listed it as a large. They put it on that hanger, which looks kind of bad, I think. And this is actually an extra large, so they listed it incorrectly. They listed it as a large, and the shirt is actually an extra large. So that probably didn't help in selling this one. You got to put the right things in there so that people can find what they're looking for. If they're looking for an extra large shirt and you're advertising it as large, obviously it's not going to sell. So that was their mistake. Their mistake is my gain. We'll get that corrected. So there they are. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to photograph these two shirts. The red one with the green jockey and logo, and the blue one with the pink horse and jockey and logo. And then I'll probably do some of these hats as well. We got 3 stacks here. We got to get through those eventually, so we're going to work through those. So I'm going to take some photos and get some new inventory ready to be listed. I've also got to log into the small store, see what kind of action we had in the small store, maybe pack up whatever's sold so we have it ready to go to the post office this afternoon. Have yet to log in there, so we'll get that done as well. But first, let's get these photos taken. Alright, we just logged into the small store. We had 2 orders in the small store today. Let me show you guys what sold. There you see it, 2 orders for $31.26, $31.21 for 2 orders. Let's see what sold. First item sold for $9.55. It's a Port & Company number 25 boat racing gray strapback adult solid baseball hat. The other item sold for $21.71. It's a red sand swimming board shorts, man's black and brown polyester 31-inch waist by 11-inch inseam. Alright, so 2 orders for $31 and some change out of the small store, a pair of shorts and a hat. So we're going to go locate those 2 items, get some shipping labels on them, and get them ready to go out to the post office. Alright, there they are, and here's the labels, just freshly printed. Let's get these on there and in the tote. Alright, 2 more for the tote, and the 1 and 2. Alright, I got the 2 polo shirts, photos taken of those 2 polo shirts, those Ralph Lauren polos. And now I'm working on the hats. I got 9 hats set out in the photo station. Let me give you a look at the 9 that I'll be photographing and listing tonight. There they are. I grabbed a few from the new batch that we just picked up today. That new lot that came in the mail, the 18 hats that I showed you earlier. There's one of them, the Niagara Falls hat. We got a nice Mickey Mouse hat here. This is that Chicago White Sox hat that I worked on, but the stains did not come out of the bill. So we'll list that one up cheap. Hopefully somebody will still buy it. Over here we got the School of Arts hat, kind of a nice one. This was what is that? Camel City. So School of Arts. Here's that Wazoo 1998 Rose Bowl hat. Nice looking piece of vintage history there. We can list that one for a little bit more since it is kind of a specialized hat. Here's a white and burgundy, what is this? A Nissan tag. That has a brand new tag on it as well with the SKU number. So we could list that one as brand new. I'll probably ask a little bit more, maybe a 10, 15 for that one. Here's a Lifebird. This one's orange, kind of a vintage style. That one we can probably do 10 bucks on. This one is the Coleman, a white Coleman hat. And finally, this was that Republica Dominicana, Dominican Republic hat, kind of RD on the front, trucker style snapback. So we got 9 here. I'm going to get those photographed, and as well as these 2 polo shirts. We just did those. Give you a reminder, the red one and the blue one, and we'll get that stuff taken care of and start listing. So since it's been kind of a slow Monday, we've only had a handful of sales out of both stores. I think what I'm going to do is wait on going into town and dropping off orders. We'll do that tomorrow. Wait for the tote to fill up a little more. We did have those big Jordan sale, but that can wait until tomorrow. I'll drop that off at FedEx and drop the rest of these orders off at the USPS. Get that all taken care of on Tuesday. Allow a few more days, a few more hours rather, for sales to roll in, see what comes in overnight, and we can have a nice full tote to drop off. Alright, we got them listed. We got all those hats listed and those 2 polos. Alright, so I just finished a pretty good night of listing. Got everything that I photographed earlier listed into my stores. Put 4 into the small store and the rest into the big store. So we got some fresh listings up in the stores. We got some sales being run, 20% off everything, and then everything under $5 we marked at 35% off, and then we have everything under $2 at 50% off. So I'm trying some different sales, trying to get some of that cheaper stuff moving. Like I said, I have a lot of items in my store that are just kind of sitting there, not moving very quickly. So we gotta adjust those prices and lower them cheap enough that somebody wants to take a chance and buy them. So that's the goal today. We running all those sales in both stores, so hopefully it'll lead to a few more sales this week. But we got to keep those listings going up. Like I said, we got those hats in the photo station, so we'll get some more of those photographed tomorrow and continue listing those till we got them all online. That's the goal this week. Get all those hats listed, and then hopefully those hat sales will take off, because we got quite a few in both stores. All the online arbitrage I've been doing has really boosted the hat sales lately. And springtime is a good time to sell hats. I mean, everybody's kind of looking for a hat to protect them from the sun and whatnot. So we should be able to sell quite a few hats coming up in the next few months. But I want to thank everybody for watching this, another day in the life of a reseller vlog, helping me get a little closer to that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time that I'm chasing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a second to do so. Hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell. Come on back and make this a regular part of your day. I put these vlogs out every morning, try to get them out in the morning. Sometimes they don't come out until afternoon if I'm feeling a little lazy, but I try to get them up and posted so you always have something fresh and fun to watch. You can see what sells out of both stores as well as all the other shenanigans that I'm up to, so be sure to check back often and help me get a little closer to that monetization. Thanks again for watching this one. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.